I've just come back from France, where Mr. Sarkozy hopes to be the next president, certainly to be his candidate, his party's candidate. He's now talking about taking France out of Schengen. The Swedish Democrats, and don't be confused by the name, they're actually a hard-right nativist party. They are now polling number one in Sweden, which of course Sweden per capita has taken more Syrian refugees than any other country in Europe. Is there a change because of this migrant crisis?
You know, I think Schengen has turned out to be a bit like the euro. It was a fair weather scheme. It was fine when the sun was shining, but neither has weathered its first proper crisis. Just as the debt crisis showed the weakness of the single currency, so the migration has shown the weakness of a border-free zone, which incentivizes the authorities of every country to wave people through so that they become somebody else's responsibility. So ultimately, nobody was in charge. I think there is something fundamentally wrong with what Jean-Claude Juncker was proposing in the speech that you had there. He wants to relocate people who have already come to the EU. And I think that is both inefficient and immoral. Immoral because those are not the people in the most need. There are 4 million people on the borders of Syria in wretched conditions. I was volunteering in a camp on the Turkish border last year. Those are, without question, refugees in fear of their lives. And Britain is right to be taking some of those people. But frankly, if you're in Italy or Hungary or Greece, you are not at immediate need of asylum. And among all of those population movements, inevitably, you have economic migrants jumbled in with genuine refugees.
Course,
so it is absolutely the wrong priority.
All right, well, hold these thoughts because it's such a big issue. We're going to stick with it.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.